just like that, my first day back in Tokyo is over. It was up and down, I'll tell you, to be honest. To start it off, I was kind of worried because I didn't have internet service or Wi-Fi or anything like that. This house thankfully does, so I was staying here with it, but I couldn't leave. So I got an eSIM through Sakura Mobile, which I recommend. I used it last time and it worked. This time it wasn't working. I thought maybe because I ported my phone to Google Voice this time, so I don't have like AT&T anymore. That's why it didn't work, but no, it was just because I didn't finish the full instructions. There's like a whole separate PDF, you follow each one. And so I did that, and then I got it to work. After that, then man, I was having a blast. I went to Shibuya, and of course I went to the crossing. From the crossing, I walked pretty much like 30 minutes just straight on that main route. As far as, I felt like, I guess, and it was good. I was on a high, I felt like I belonged. It was nice just to be back here again. A surreal experience, honestly. I don't know how to describe it to you, but there's something about Japan. There's something about Japan that makes you want to stay. I know I'm not the only one. If you can relate, comment down below. I know you know. But man, especially Tokyo here in Shibuya, this place has its own aura, bro. You guys have to come check it out. And yeah, I keep on hitting my head. I swear I'm not that tall. I'm 5'9", 5'8" 3/4", but I round up. You have to give me that, right? And there's a helicopter coming down right now. Something about Shibuya is on it's a whole different level. You can do so much. It's not just, a crossing. Once you pass that crossing, there are stores, there are restaurants, arcades, and then once you pass that, or if you go like a different route, then there's a park, Yoyogi Park, and I feel like just wanting to go to a park, so I just did a quick Google search on Google Maps, and I saw that one. I went to it, and on my walk, I saw people just setting up for a festival. So they were doing, I forgot which one, Laos. I believe they're doing a Laos festival. I was walking to the park, and then they had all these things that were set up, so that was pretty cool, good timing. And then I checked, and today's Friday. It's Friday night over here in Tokyo. Yeah, I just was able to, enjoy it more. And that's why I like coming here over summer, because that's when they have the festivals, the Hanabi, the firework festivals on top of that too. Matsuri, I believe is how they say festival in Japanese. I could be wrong. I gotta fact check that. It was nice. And then on my way to the actual park, passing the festival, I saw basketball courts, and then I saw people playing, and sure enough, I wanted to go over there, and I was able to play some basketball, so that was fun. Played 3v3, 1v1, 5v5, and had a great time. Yeah, it was just overall a great day. Tough start, and then tough 18-hour day yesterday of me just trying to get to my room with pretty much no food, and just, tired, because it was like 4 a.m. by the time I was actually able to lay in the bed, and I was recuperating this morning from that. It is so nice over here. It does feel like home. Maybe I can make it my home. I don't know. We'll see. I have 3 months, so I am living here, right? So I'm not looking at anything else, outside of just enjoying these 90 days. There's something deep down that was calling me, and I was searching, trying to find it. I just felt like there was something out there, and I think it was Japan. God damn, man, I'm still like, I'm emotional, bro, because, you can do all things, right? Dreams do come true, and being here in Japan was always a dream to come visit. And now I'm here for 3 months, 10 months later, bro, and here on day 1, I'm having another high. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. I'm just like walking around, like tears are right on the brink of like coming out. Because man, I was lost for so long, and is this maybe me finally finding my way? Gosh. Well, you're still in Shibuya, bro. They have a park too. Let me dim the brightness. That is crazy. Chase your dreams, y'all. You never know what's gonna happen. I was one day, and honestly, that was just for a few hours, and I went over there and had a blast. Yeah, I'm sure there's so much more you can do, right? But since I don't have a job or a paycheck coming in, I gotta be careful. Even with that, I went to Don Quixote, and I did a little bit of shopping because I need some essentials, like a towel, leave-in conditioner, which took me a while to find, by the way. It did take me a second to get, because they don't say leave-in conditioner. They are like masks, oil, treatments, all these different names. At least ChatGPT was saying that. And then I found one, and it said leave in. That was the only one on the shelf. I grabbed it, put it in my cart. So I got that, just a sling bag, so I can carry my tripod with me now, and my stabilizer. I gotta see if they both fit. And then of course this mic, so I'll be able to make content outside. Breakfast I had 7-Eleven. I didn't have internet or Wi-Fi, so I just went down the street, got that, ate it here. That was pretty good. Miso soup, rice balls. Then for lunch, I went to, oh my gosh, my favorite place. I found it. Last time I was here, I couldn't find it. I took a photo and everything, and I still couldn't find it. But I just happened to walk by right there in Shibuya on the crossing, and I found it there. Sure enough, I went there, and dude, only for like $7. It could have gotten way more, and it wasn't that much, honestly, but it was delicious. Wagyu with rice. And then for dinner, walking back on the festival, right? They had a lot of shops already set up and serving food and drinks. I got a pork rice bowl. I was okay, honestly. The meat was cold, and I was worried I was gonna get sick. You can't win them all, you know. Just an overall great day. And those, you know, were like $2 for the breakfast, like $7 for the lunch, $8 for the dinner. That's day one for you guys. I'm over here back at my share house and my balcony, which I love. Inside it's kind of quiet. I'm not sure where my roommates are or if they're there, but don't want to disturb anybody and hope they don't disturb anyone outside here. Yeah, with this patio I can close the door and make the videos out here. Figured I'd do that before the sun went down. I guess I just want to say, chase your dreams, y'all. Just keep going for it. I felt like I was gonna quit so many times and not make it happen. What am I gonna do? But something inside just told me to come here, and so I came. I miss my pharmacy fam, miss my family. That was so hard. Goodbyes are never easy. They never get easier. There's a lot of things I miss, so it's not easy to make the transition here. And again, yeah, I mean, I'm not like permanently here, right? 3 months. So it is like, I do think, you know, for me, I'm living here with that time frame, but I'm not here permanently. After today, oh my gosh, I feel like a high percentage of me wants to live here permanently. I feel that. How nice would that be, just to venture around Japan and make videos for you guys. So if you have any questions, you know, about Japan, how you can come here, or just how the life is like here, how they are with foreigners, how's the language, or if they speak English, or just if you have any questions, you know, I could definitely do my best to answer them. Maybe, yeah, I can do that from here on out. That'd be amazing. Oh my gosh, to do this every day. And not just, I mean, I love Tokyo. It's, to me, the best city in the world. And though I haven't traveled that much at all, it's the biggest city in the world for a reason, as far as population goes. And there's so many things you can do here. Outside of Tokyo, I do want to travel around more in Japan and do like a whole entire adventure around the country, one step at a time. Just know you can do all things. Life is an adventure. Go and live it, all right? You got this. Gambare. Which means like, keep going, you do your best, you can do it, you know, around those lines. I gotta find the exact definition. Maybe I'm completely wrong, which I don't think so, but hey, I gotta Google it for you guys. But all right, until next time, peace.